Yes, I got
Recording
it.
in progress.
Cool. So now go over to CodeWars, Alfredo, and we'll do a CodeWars problem, okay?
Yes.
Also remove the taskbars that you have on top. I can see like things here that I shouldn't be able to see. Move these to your other screen.
You can do that.
Yes, you can drag and drop them. There you go. Look at that. Whoa, man. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. Whoa, man.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's
Whoa,
crazy.
crazy, man. All right, log into CodeWars and let's do a CodeWars problem.
Okay. Logging into CodeWars. I forgot. Did I do that with GitHub? I'm not
Yes, I
exactly
think you did
sure.
it with your GitHub. I'm not sure. I didn't create your CodeWars profile for you.
That makes sense. CodeWars.
All right, go to practice. Go over where it says sort by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sort by the most completed.
Yep, most completed.
Yep,
All right, cool. So I think we have it. So go to progress, have not trained on. There you go. All right, so that 6 Caio one was pretty difficult. Digit. I think that should be an easy one. Open that one up. Let's see what, that way we don't take too much time. Read it to me and let's see. Let's do it.
Okay. Welcome. In this kata, you have to square every digit of a number and concatenate them. For example, if we run 9119 through the function 811181 will come out because 9 to the power of 2 is 81 and 1 to squared is 1. 80 parentheses 81-1-181.
So given a number, you have to split it. And for each number, you have to square it. Right? That's what it looks like to me. So you split 7, 6, and 5, and then you square each number. And then what do you return back? Oh, you return the sum. Oh no, you return it back concatenated. So this string, you just put it back in and then you return it. Yeah.
Seems
Okay, that's pretty simple. All right, so train it.
I already tried this one. I gave up.
Oh man. Whoa, whoa, too much technology.
Pretty cool. Should we do it here?
Yes, Rudy, we should do it here.
Okay. Where's the settings on here? I don't think you can mess around with the settings.
¿Cuáles settings? ¿Para qué quieres modificar los settings? Ah, interesting. Slack doesn't understand Spanish.
No.
Si yo digo algo en español,
Olga, güey. Hey.
ya no nos está notando el caption, solamente entiende inglés. Tal vez lo podamos poner en Spanglish para que entienda Spanglish.
Okay, seems good. I like this little grass thing. Okay. So we need to split the number.
So we're giving a number, right? We split the number.
I mean, we need to convert it to a string, no?
Yep, we need to convert it over to a string. Then we split it. So let's write some pseudocode.
Yeah.
Comment, split, convert number to string.
Convert number to string.
Yep. Then we split the string into each one.
Split the string.
Yep. Now we have an array of like string numbers, and then we iterate over each item.
So iterate over each item in
And get the square of it.
and square each item. Square
Yep,
each item.
item. And then convert back to string, because like we're converting that string to a number, we're squaring it, and then we're converting it back to a string, and then we can just concatenate the array. And that's it. Return concatenation.
Go back to string and return back concat.
Yep. All right, so after that, do an enter, start writing the code.
Okay. The fuck is this? This is so messy. Whatever. There you go. Okay. So I think I could do this. Should we
No,
put it?
you don't need to put it like that, Freddie. Just put everything underneath line number 8. We already know that. That way you don't spend so much time writing code. Just put everything at the bottom. Yeah. Right.
So we can declare in a variable, no?
Okay.
Yeah. Declare in a variable. Let how do we call it?
SN string number. It doesn't matter.
String number. Is equal to num, right? So if I insert it like this, it'll turn to a string, right? Wait, what the fuck?
I've never seen that. That should be a plus sign.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
neither.
now you're converting it to a string. Okay, you can do that.
So then we need to split the string, right?
All right.
So it's gonna be an array, no? And if we split it, that SN, I think.
Yeah.
Split.
So now it's an array. Iterate over 1.
Yeah. So now we need to iterate over each item. So we can do a for loop here. Let I equal 0. I is less than array dot length. And I plus plus.
Okay.
Now we need to square each item.
Yep.
But where are we gonna put it? Just like that? I mean, we can square it just like that. Right.
Well, right now it's a string, so you're gonna have to convert that string over to a number and then square that number.
Makes sense. So
right now the array at I, that's the current location. So array at I.
You can do like a unstringify, no?
Yeah, equals. So that is going to equal the array at I. Yep. And you can use the number. So if you go open up another Google tab, another tab on your, type in JS number, capital N. Yep, enter. You can convert a string directly to a number. If you say number and then the string. So look at the bottom, right here. It says, if you give it a 1, 2, 3, it converts that into a number.
Yeah.
Right? So you can do that. So number at array at I times number at array at I. And you get.
I didn't even know that. So this will convert this into a number.
Yeah.
Right? And then we can just.
Yep, times it's, well, no, you're saying that times 2. So multiplication is not the same as a square, right? And it wants a square, so times itself. So times number at array at I. Yeah. No, you need to say number because that's a string. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So now let's see if it
I
yep.
accidentally. So now we can just return back the array to see if it's even converted. No?
Well, yeah, but right now it's an array of numbers, not an array. Yeah, just test it so you can see it.
Okay.
So right now it's a bunch of numbers, but you don't you wanna put
Yeah.
it together, right? So
So we convert it back to a string. Right?
I don't know.
How, I forgot how to do that.
Well, why don't you do it directly in the for loop? Why are you doing it outside the for loop? Because on line number 12, you're putting that number, right? But after that, yeah, you can wrap that in parentheses. And then after that, you can plus it like you did on top, plus a string. So you're converting it back to a string.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was,
Now you can concatenate it
makes
and
sense.
return that concatenation.
Seems legit. We can concat it back. So array dot join.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Empty string, and you can return that.
Then we can, but it's not a string, right? Yeah, I need to return as a number. So array number. So like, do I convert this back into a number like this?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Number.
Yep, test it out, see what happens. Not a number.
That's weird.
Yep.
0. Does this return back another thing?
No, Freddie, right there, you're joining the array. So
Yeah.
on number 16, what is array? I have no idea what array is. What is array? On line 16,
Array,
console.log array. So on line 16, console.log array. I have no idea what array is. What is array? Is it a number? Is it a string? Is it an array? What is it? Is it an object? Is it a function? There you go. Test it again. What is it? Is it an object? Is it a string?
it's an array of strings.
Should it be an array of strings?
Yes.
Wait a second. What are you doing on line 15?
I'm joining it.
So should it be an array of strings?
Right now I was thinking of putting inside another variable because it probably returns another.
Exactly. I think so. Let's try it. Let's see.
That, I don't know. Result. I don't know.
Doesn't matter anything.
That result like this. Now we can like see what it is.
All right.
Seems legit.
Yep.
Okay.
So first question.
Mhm.
It seems to me very excessive what you're doing here. Like I understand it, it's very readable. You're doing the for loop and I see clearly what you're doing on each step and you're reassigning that variable. But to me, it would seem easier if you just used, like you could probably reduce this to like a single line of code using higher order functions. Why did you do a for loop and like different variable declarations?
Different variable declarations.
On line number 8, line number 9, and line number 15, you're doing variable declarations on
Yeah.
each step. Why did you write it this way as opposed to writing it as a big like chain high order function, right?
But like a big change, just like in like almost like in just tiny like in just like one-liners.
Yeah, so after line number 17, do
Yeah.
an enter. and you can say parenthesis return.
Return.
Yep. So let's do the exact same thing you're doing. We can refactor it, but let's just do it this way. So parentheses,
Mhm.
a string plus n
A string plus n
plus num.
plus num.
So you're converting it there to a string, right? Then you can split it. So dot split after the, yep. There you go. So now that's an array. Well, you want to split it. Look at line number 8. So we're converting this over to a single line.
Mhm.
So here you're splitting it. There you go. So now here, what are you doing? So
I'm
we
doing
already
a,
did this and this where it's already gone.
I'm
We're
gonna-
here.
Yeah, I'm doing a for loop.
Okay, so what can we do? What high order function can we use in order to convert every single item
Into a
to,
map.
yeah, we can do a map, dot map. Map takes in a high order function. I mean, arrow function. Yep. And then the first argument you're going to pass in is the element. So you can say EL or whatever. Yep. We don't really care about the index, but okay. And then in here, do an enter. So it looks nice. Okay. So now you can do the same thing.
Okay. So can I just copy this?
Well, why are you
Obvious.
copying array at I?
I'm gonna replace that with EL, no?
Yep. Well, why EL equals? Why that?
I don't think I need to do that.
I don't think you need to do that. Yeah.
But what are we gonna be equal to?
So in an arrow function, what's the difference between putting curlies and putting parentheses? What's the difference in an arrow function?
In an arrow function, in an arrow function, when you put curlies, it's like a function, right? You know, you have to return something, or you know, you can't, but it's gonna return. It's gonna be undefined.
You have to declare the return statement.
Yeah.
In
And with
parentheses,
parentheses, you return a value.
you are automatically returning whatever this is. So
Yeah.
if you change these parentheses over, I mean, these curlies over to parentheses, you will return line number 19. Or you don't even need to declare parentheses. But let's just put parentheses. That would make sense.
Parentheses.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So now you're
Oh,
returning
look.
a bunch of like numbers. Now then what do you do? So now we did this, right? So now what's the last part we need to do?
Now we need to join it.
Yep. So dot join.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, it's gonna return now back a string.
Yep. You still need to do something else.
Like
So
unstringify.
so comment this out from line number 8 to line number 17. Comment it out.
You can do an unstringify if you like.
All right, let's see. Let's try it.
Dot unstringify. I think that's what's called.
Now let's try it. Let's see.
Unstring. How do you spell that?
I have no idea.
Unstringify. I don't know. Unstringify.
But that's for JSON, no?
Oh, yeah, that is for JSON. Yeah.
Well, maybe if it declares it's a number, you can say yeah. But I don't know. I think that's a method within the JSON object.
Yeah,
So
that is.
I don't think that's gonna really
Yeah.
go back to your code.
Yeah. We can wrap the whole entire thing with the number thing.
Bingo. Bingo. Cool. Let's test it out. Whoa, Freddie, major programming going on. You're
Really
too late, man. You're too late.
slick. Can I delete these?
No, just keep both of them. Just comment out line number 9 through 17 and submit it. That way
I know,
you
okay.
get reference of
Uh,
your future work. In the future, you can look back at you. Why are you deleting the comments? Just leave them there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like we need the comments, no?
Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's up to you. Submit it. There you go. We finished it.
Okay. I'm just fixing it up a little bit. So I can comment this out and leave that in and format that. Okay. Pretty cool. Right?
All right.
I
Attempted.
can
Submit it.
both methods.
Yeah.
I wonder which one's faster. But I don't think it's gonna matter since it's at
Well,
1 second.
right now you'll see different implementations of how they're implementing it. I think there's a lot better than what we're doing here. We're chaining way too much. There's way too much chaining. But if you submit it, you'll see how other people attempted it. And you'll see like which one was.
Yeah. The singular line is much faster.
Yep, 3 milliseconds.
Then this one's 1.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you're declaring a bunch of variables.
That's
All
all of
right.
them.
Submit it.
Pretty cool.
Look at how other people are doing it. And tell me which ones catch your eye. Yeah, we basically did that right there. Ah, look at that. Plus. That's pretty interesting. So built a little bit different. They're doing num to string. And then they're adding it. Interesting. Variable array function. This is basically the same thing that we did.
This is clean. I mean, cleaner than ours at least.
Yep.
How is this? To string, to split, and they're just returning that. Oh, that's almost the exact same thing, except they're doing it like this.
Yeah, parse int. They're doing.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Go lower. Let's see. Do we see anything else? That's basically what we also did. Go lower. Ah, this is kind of what you did. But with high order function, mixing it between. Yeah. Cool. All right. End the recording.
Okay.
Good job. Okay.